Good morning everybody and welcome to another session of Glowkidz Online. I hope that you're all well and that you've had a good week. This morning Hayley is going to be helping me with a lesson.
Today I'm going to be reading you the story of crossing the Jordan River.
It's from the book of Joshua chapters 3 and 4. So we hope you enjoy the reading. There's some lovely ideas in the lesson plan. Enjoy the time with your kiddies, make it special, love on them and teach them about the love of Christ. We're thinking of you, missing you, hopefully see some of you today. Otherwise, enjoy your Sunday and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye. Good morning everybody. Today's Bible story is about crossing the Jordan. God's people were glad long before God had promised them a new land to live. Now God's people were almost at their new land. They were camped by a river called the Jordan River. The land God had promised them was on the other side of that river. Josh was their leader. He told the people what God wanted them to do. One day, Joshua sent some of his helpers around to tell all the families, "Get ready to leave. Tomorrow you will see God do some amazing things." The next day, the people rolled up their tents, they packed their things, but then they looked at the river. The water was high, it moved fast, there were no boats, there were no bridges. God's people couldn't go around the river. No one could swim across that fast river. How will we get there? How will we get to the new land? The people probably wondered. They must have felt afraid. God had told Joshua just what to do. Joshua told the people, "Follow the ark of the Lord." The ark of the Lord was a beautiful box covered with gold and placed under blue cloth. It helped the people remember that God was with them. The teachers of God's law, called priests, carried the ark to the edge of the rushing river. As soon as the priests' feet touched the river, something amazing happened. Further up the river, the water stopped. It was standing up like a big wall. God did this. People shouted to another, "We can walk across. Thank you, God." The priests carried the ark to the middle of the riverbed. All of God's people walked around them to the other side of the river. After the people walked across, each family leader went back to pick up a big stone from the riverbed. When everyone was safely out of the river, God told Joshua, "Tell the priests carrying the ark to come up out of the Jordan. The priest stepped out of the river. Whoosh! The water came rushing back. The dry river bottom was underwater again. Joshua stacked up the stones they had taken from the riverbed. Whenever God's people saw those stones, they remembered that God had made the water stand up like a wall. They told about God's power and help. And that's the end of the story.